You really want to know how screwed up society is today? All you got to do is watch the Jerry Springer Show. Tells you everything you need to know.
Police investigated a silver car. We're still working to get some more information about what exactly happened. We're communicating with police, and as soon as they give us more information, we'll be sure to update you. You can look for that on the Fox 5 Atlanta News app or on Fox 5.
Responsible for the crime. Good Day's Mark Teichner has the latest live from Lenox. Mark, good morning.
Yeah, and we can tell you that it appears that this new crime fighter summer plan that the APD is putting in place is already paying dividends because they say it helped them make the bust.
Security guard had been shot.
A shooting in Lenox Square Mall critically injures a security guard. The mall had just closed Sunday night when around 8:30, police say a man and woman shot the guard near the Apple Store entrance.
They approached him with a gun, and so from there, the investigation will tell us exactly what transpired and what was going on.
Witnesses tell us the shooters were wearing masks. One held a pistol while the other yelled, "Hands up." Not long after, they shot the guard, who's in his early 40s, in the torso. Within seconds, dozens of officers descended on the area.
We're able to render aid to that security guard, get information from the witnesses, which ultimately led us to the direction and location of where the suspects had fled to.
Police set up a grid search that led them to the nearby Westin Hotel, where the suspects were taken into custody. Investigators credit the department's new summer crime-fighting plan for helping them make the arrests.
We were able to get a significant number of police officers in the area. Dozens of officers were able to respond.
They did manage to collect some evidence, including a gun. At this point, police say it is possible, although they're not sure, that there could be other folks involved in this. The names of the suspects have not been released, nor have we been told exactly what charges they will end up facing. Reporting live from Buckhead, I'm Mark Teichner for Good Day Atlanta.
All right, Mark, thank you. A Cobb County police officer is recovering after the hospital. That's certainly good news. If you have any information that can help, you're asked to please call Atlanta Police. 1 year after the deadly police shooting of Rayshard Brooks, the city's police chief says this could have been a lot worse if not for the quick thinking of officers who happened to be nearby. One person is in police custody. Officers say one of the suspects in this shooting is a juvenile. President Biden is wrapping up the first international trip. How about that? Bids opened at a mere $4.8 million, and less than 6 minutes later, the ticket price hit that winning bid. The auction winner will board a rocket next month with Amazon founder Jeff Bezos and his brother Mark, a fourth crew member, and the identity of the auction winner will be announced in the coming weeks. Their flight will last 10 to 12 minutes and will take place on July 20th. That's the 52nd anniversary of the Apollo moon landing. And can you go ahead and put the rumors to rest right now? I'd heard that you guys were in the bidding and until it got to like double digits in the millions. You decided it was a little too rich.
You lie. Well, okay, $28 million for a 10 to 12 minute flight. Are you kidding me?
That's not a great return on investment, but if you got $28 million laying around, you know, I guess.
Why is it that they have to have these things in the way all the time? Always in the way. Always in our way.
Optical illusion or radio frequency blip.
They followed it, and then suddenly it would move in a direction faster than anything that they had ever seen. So there is a phenom there. What is it? So what I did when I got into NASA a month ago, I asked our chief scientists in the science directorate if they would look at it from a matter of science and see if it can shed any further light on this.
Since the objects are showing up around national security sites and our military does test experimental aircraft, of course their speculation is technology for our own intelligence operations. But the Department of Defense has said it's not.
It's not just those couple of Navy pilots. This has happened now among a number of aviators. So there's something there. We just don't know what it is.
Do you think it could possibly be Russia or another foreign adversary?
That's why we need to find out, because if there is an adversary with that kind of technology, then we definitely need to be very, very careful.
Now, that was Fox's
bolster U.S. support for NATO this week. It comes after reaffirming other U.S. alliances while visiting the U.K., including a meeting with the Queen. Biden later said she reminded him of his mother.
She wanted to know what the two leaders that I wanted to meet with, Mr. Putin, and she wanted to know about Xi Jinping, and we had a long talk, and she was very generous.
Biden probably won't describe Vladimir Putin as generous when he meets with the Russian president later this week. But the two will have plenty to discuss, especially Russia's alleged role in cyber attacks in the U.S., including the Colonial Pipeline ransomware attack that disrupted the nation's fuel supply.
We have a bilateral relationship that has deteriorated to its lowest point in recent years.
Well, let me make it clear. I think he's right. It's a low point.
And Biden said he was open to Putin's idea of exchanging cyber criminals with Russia.
Just to conclude, today he said that Russia would be ready to hand over cyber criminals to the United States if the U.S. would do the same to Russia. And an agreement came out of this meeting coming up. So are you open to that kind of a trade with Vladimir Putin?
Yes, I'm open to if there's crimes committed against Russia.
The White House National Security Advisor, though, later clarified that the U.S. is not talking about criminal swaps or exchanges with Russia. In Washington, Doug.
Inform the world about vaccine safety during the pandemic. Do you have any concerns with the Trump administration trying to rush out a coronavirus vaccine?
I have concerns for how politicized the Trump administration has made the process around kind of a possible vaccine approval. I mean, I also think we owe our scientists just an enormous amount of gratitude. I mean, we've never kind of marshaled this much energy and effort toward any one goal ever in all of human history. So I believe we need to let the scientists do their jobs. We need to allow all of the phase 3 trials to go forward kind of at scale so that we will know kind of if we do have a safe and effective vaccine. So I don't trust the Trump administration, but I do trust the scientists and
pandemic litter. It ain't the place for it to be. Supposed to put in a trash can. Numbnut. Interesting. Look at that right there. I do not do any typing.
Joe Brown, and I've seen it.
I use voice to text.
You need a powerful law firm fighting.
Don't type unless I absolutely have to. Interesting. Look at that right there. Oh, I'm gonna have me a field day today. I'm rich. All puffy and fluffy. Now can't we just have some nice blue skies? No! Gotta get all cloudy and moisture building in. It's gonna rain this afternoon. Probably not too long from now. Well, wait 15 minutes, it'll change. Are you sure about that? Things change in an instant.